Hey everybody, it's Tasha here. I hope everybody is having a great day. I just wanted to get on here and just share with y'all some insight that I received today and share with you guys about how my day was. Today was a day, okay? Today was very much so a testing day. Just about everybody in my house right now is sick. That includes my two-year-old twins, and one of them is more sick than the other one. So I felt myself today reaching like a breaking point, like almost to the point of just like, how much more can I take? Like, I having one baby clinging on me, then the other one just like completely upset because his twin brother is getting all the attention right now because his fever was so high and it just was so hard to break. And the other twin was literally acting out and just like doing anything possible to get some form of attention because it was not on him today. And the first thing I want to say is, if anybody else, especially mothers, if today all you did was show up for yourself or show up for your family or did the best that you can do today, like, that is a blessing. And it is just as important as anything else that you could have done today. So I just want to tell you that if all you did today was show up for yourself or your family or just whatever, be grateful and happy that you were at least able to do that, because the way times are now is just like, it's getting more dangerous and it's getting more crazy. Like, you just never know. And I feel like the very things that we take for granted, even just like for me today, like I said, I was at a point where I felt like my boundaries were being tested, and I was swimming in everything that I knew I had to get done today, and I got none of that done today. And it's nothing worse than like starting your week out saying, I know I'm going to get all of this done. I'm going to be this, and that. And then by the end of the day, you're like, where do I start? Because I didn't get anything done today. And so I just wanted to say that God kind of changed my mind and changed my perspective on it, because it wasn't the fact that I didn't get anything done today. I got done today exactly what I needed to get done today. And that was still very much something. And it was just still just as important as anything, maybe actually more. It was more, what I got done today was more important than was actually on my list. But the fact that I had a list in my mind that I kept trying to go back to and do, and I just couldn't, no matter, like, I mean, every single time I pulled out my laptop or every single time I pulled out my book or my Bible, like, it was like a no, like, not happening, not going down. And I found myself getting so frustrated and so aggravated just with everything all day today. And I started to pray to God about it and just talk to him about it. Like, God, like, can you help me in this moment, or help me throughout the day? I know that today has been a day, and I just felt like I didn't get anything done today. And so God had changed my perspective, and he was like, you did get stuff done today. You got what needed to be done today. And like, that kind of made me feel like I can breathe again, because I was like, oh my God, then tonight I gotta play catch up. I'm gonna be up all night just trying to edit content and do this and do that. And it made me just breathe, like, okay. And it made me just think, like, sometimes we think what we do is not important because we know what we could be doing. Or like for me, I always have a running to-do list in my head, or literally in my phone, that I'm checking constantly to make sure that throughout the day I'm getting done what I need to get done. And today, that was tested. That was like, you didn't get anything done on the list, but you got all of this done. And like, when God changed my perspective on that, it was like, okay, I got to nurse my baby back to health. I got to be at home and lay with him and make dinner for my family and all of that. But in the midst of that, I just didn't care about none of that. I just was like, I need to do what I need to do because I promised myself that I needed to have a productive week this week because last week I was sick. And God was like, you did something important today. Like, you did something good today. And so I just wanted to get on here also to just like maybe help someone change their perspective on something. Maybe life isn't going your way. Maybe something that you have saw or set out for yourself isn't going your way or going the way that you will want. But maybe something else is going on that needs your attention in this season, or maybe something else that is going on that God is trying to get you to focus on in this season, or maybe you have a lot going on in this season and God is trying to help you focus more on whatever it is that God is trying to do for you in this season, or whatever it is that you see for yourself in this season. I highly encourage you to just sit back and take a look at your circumstances and see if God is urging you to be at a certain place or a certain time or a certain season, particularly for a certain reason in this moment or in this time. And days like today reminded me that it's okay to have a list. It's okay to have stuff that you need to get done, but sometimes other things and other people or other seasons require a different part or a different part of yourself to attend, or requires you to put down that list, and just put it to the side for the day or for the moment. And with God's grace, we'll always get back to that list. We'll always get back to whatever it is that we need to get back to. But sometimes something else requires our attention, and that's okay. And I just want to administer grace to anybody who has been feeling overwhelmed in this season, or has been feeling like you're trying to get somewhere and you're just not getting there, or you feel like you're trying to be more productive, or you're trying to get back on track, or you're trying to get to the gym, or whatever it is that you're trying to do in this season, and it just seems like you keep going backwards. Like, maybe God is calling you to focus more on something else in this season. So just, pray about it and take a look at your circumstances and see what else you can be attending to, or what else you should be attending to in this season. And sometimes, like today, if I would have got this message earlier, or if I would have asked for God's help a little bit earlier, I probably would have been able to just be more in the moment of things today. And I probably would have just been able to be more patient and just been like, okay, this is what it is. But I didn't get that clarification from God till like later in the day. And so I went the whole day just feeling overwhelmed, overstimulated, anxious, impatient, and just like constantly pulling out this list of stuff that I needed to do all day today, and just kept getting more frustrated every single time I couldn't knock off something off that list. And I just wish I would have received, or wish I would have called out to God for help earlier in the day, so that way he could have been with me and gave me clarity earlier in the day. But this was also an example to just be like, we are in tough seasons or tough places, or having a rough day. Like, my first instinct was to do what I needed to do to make me feel better. And instead of asking God, like, God, what is it that you need me to do today to make my day go smoothly, or to make today go, the way you want it to go. And I completely took this day by storm and completely decided that I was going to do today the way I wanted to do today. And so the clarity God gave me was just like, I don't know about what's going to happen the rest of the week and how the rest of the week is going to play out, but I'm going to make sure that I give this week over to God and see what he wants me to do this week, instead of trying to do it my way. So if all you did today was do what you could, that was enough. And just, if certain things are not going the way you plan for them to go, or you keep hitting a stone, or you keep hitting a door over and over again because you're just not going where it is that you need to go, maybe we're not headed in the right direction, or maybe we're not going in the right direction to begin with. And maybe then we need to ask God, like, what is it that you're trying to teach me right now? So I hope that this was helpful, and this was more like a banter, but also like I don't know, like how today went, and the clarity God gave me today, and I hope that it was helpful to someone else today. Bye.